Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm your host Deeper Jungle, and today I'm going to be doing a video talking about the changes that came to Modern Warfare Remastered in the latest update. So of course guys, in the latest update for Modern Warfare Remastered, a lot of things have changed, a lot of things have been added to the game, and that's what I'm going to be going over in this video. Also guys, if you were enjoying this video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Let's see if we can get 5 likes on today's video. That would be absolutely awesome. And yeah, let's get right to the video. So the first thing that really changed, and this is really one of the big ones, and that is of course 6 new maps came into Modern Warfare Remastered. Because of course, if you do not know, when Modern Warfare Remastered came out back in November, there were only 10 out of the original 16 multiplayer maps, and then the extra 6, they were actually planned of coming out on December 31st of 2016, but of course that has actually been changed, and they came out on the 13th of December instead of the 31st of December, which is pretty cool. Also, one great thing is they actually added Winter Crash into the rotation, because if you actually don't know what Winter Crash is, it's basically the crash map from Call of Duty 4, except it's winterized. Like, it has snow, it has like candy canes and lights all over the area, and it's really neat. One interesting little Easter egg is that if you actually call it an airstrike, it's actually not an airplane that calls in the airstrike, it's actually Santa Claus, which I think that's pretty neat. And it's kind of weird that Santa Claus is dropping bombs on the enemy, but I think it's actually pretty neat anyways. And yeah, actually, if you're a longtime fan of like Call of Duty modding, and not modding as in like Call of Duty 4 when it was hacked and things like that, but actually the people that make maps and do things like that on PC, you'll actually know what this is, because this was actually a map created by the community that actually played Call of Duty 4 on the PC, and they modded Crash from Call of Duty 4 and made it winterized, and then Raven Software actually took that map and brought it into Modern Warfare Remastered. So it's kind of neat because it's a community map that people made, and they actually brought it into Modern Warfare Remastered, the full game, which is actually pretty cool. Another neat thing that Raven did is they actually added gun game into Modern Warfare Remastered, which is actually pretty neat, and it's exactly what you think gun game would be. They didn't really change it or anything like that, and that's actually the gameplay that you're watching in the background. Alright, now the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, that is going to be kits. Now you might be wondering what kits are, because if you see it at a gameplay, next to your gun it actually has a kits thing, and you might be wondering what it is. And I'm going to be trying my best to go ahead and explain it, and it's kind of complicated because it's kind of like a camo and it's kind of not like a camo. Like, if let's say you have some guns, it's kind of like a camo, like it has some different icons and things like that, but if you look at different guns, it's actually kind of a multi-layer camo in a way. Like, if you look at the M16 for example, here's a little picture. There's actually one that is called like War-Torn or something like that. It has like these little like bandages type things on the gun, and it's kind of like a multi-layer camo. It's just kind of an aesthetic thing. It's kind of like what a variant would be in a way. It's kind of hard to explain, but they're really neat, and you can actually go and unlock, and you can get different ones to actually like change what the gun will look like. So it's kind of like a camo, and it's kind of not like a camo, all at the same time. And yeah, alright, now the next thing that is going to be Raven Software actually added some character customization into Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, but whoa, before you get too riled up and think, oh my gosh, character customization, we're going to be getting clown suits all the time and things like that, don't worry. Raven Software actually said that they're going to make sure that the personalization is actually set with the times, so you're not going to be having like clowns and things like that. And I really hope that they actually keep with this and they don't go crazy, because if you want to do that, I just think keep it in Infinite Warfare, but not Modern Warfare Remastered. And really, the personalization isn't really too bad. It might change like some of the facial features on your character, as well as like the texture and things like that on their uniform. So it's not like you're going to be getting like clouds and weird things like that. It's just like slight changes, and it really actually does make sense, and it's not like too weird or anything like that. There's actually 2 ways that you can unlock this. You can actually unlock it kind of like a salvage thing. I will get to that with the supply drops. Also, you can unlock it through supply drops, and these are actually pretty neat, and I don't think that's too big of a deal. And in my own opinion, I'm actually kind of glad that they added these things in, because it gives kind of a next level if you actually want to like customize your soldier, but that's my own opinion. Alright guys, and I'm going to be talking about the thing that everyone wants to talk about, and that's going to be the supply drops in Modern Warfare Remastered. And at the time of me recording this video, there are no like statistically new guns. Like, they have like knife reskins and things like that, of course, at the time of me recording this video. And I'm actually going to be talking about how the supply supply drops work, and if I were to explain the supply drops, I would say they work exactly like they do in Infinite Warfare. They have like a salvage type currency, as well as they have COD points that you can buy, and they have kind of like this key type thing. It's basically like crypto keys or like keys from Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3, except it's in Modern Warfare Remastered. And of course, if you log into Modern Warfare Remastered today, you are going to be greeted with 50 keys that you could actually use and spend. And that's basically equivalent to one supply drop, and then all you need is like 10 more keys to get another supply drop. And of course, they have like the rare and the non-rare ones. And it's really what you would expect from like a supply drop thing with like the character and things like that. And if you would like to access these supply drops, all you have to do is go into the little depot section. If you're in the game, you'll see it says depot, and that's actually where you are going to be able to unlock your supply drops. And yeah, as of right now, the supply drops don't seem to be too bad. Hopefully Raven Software does not go too overboard with the supply drops and ruin Modern Warfare Remastered, but we will have to see. So that's really been it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Also, I just want to say something, and that is I apologize if I do not respond to some of your guys' comments, and that's just because YouTube has kind of been, I'm not going to say broken, but comments have not actually been notifying me on some comments. Like, I know there are some comments that I have on some of my older videos that have been there for like 2 days and I never got a notification. So if that's one of your guys like commenting on this video, if I don't respond to you, it might be because I actually didn't get a notification because of that comment. However, I am going to be trying to respond to as many comments as I can. So yeah, that's been it for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.